Calaroga Shark Media.
From Sesame Street, where Elmo likes to tweet, this is Ballot.
That's right. Maybe we should give him a fake trophy. Let's hit this. I'm Patrick Gutfield, and President Donald Trump's attempt at playing Master of Ceremonies went sideways at the FIFA Club World Cup final Sunday night, leaving Chelsea players awkwardly celebrating their victory with the former president standing in the middle of their party like an uninvited uncle at a wedding. After Chelsea's surprise 3-0 win over Paris Saint-Germain at MetLife Stadium, Trump was invited to hand over the trophy. Standard enough. But rather than exit stage right after the handoff, Trump simply stayed, planting himself front and center. He blocked star midfielder Cole Palmer, who had just been named the tournament's best player, and hovered next to team captain Reece James as he prepared to hoist the trophy. Video from the scene shows James and Palmer trying, politely but clearly, to nudge the president off to the side so the team could celebrate. FIFA President Gianni Infantino also stepped in, attempting to shepherd Trump out of the spotlight, but the president didn't budge. Eventually, James lifted the trophy anyway, while Trump stood awkwardly in the middle of the group like he'd just signed with the team. Infantino ultimately managed to ease Trump behind the players, allowing them to pass the trophy around, though still with the president looming in the background. Photos from the moment, later shared by Trump himself on Truth Social, show Palmer looking visibly unimpressed. They told me that he was going to present the trophy and then exit the stage, and I thought that he was going to exit the stage, but he wanted to stay, Reece James told PA Media. Palmer more succinctly added, "I was a bit confused, yes." Adding to the spectacle, Trump had already been met with loud boos from the 80,000-strong crowd once during the national anthem and again when he emerged to present the trophy. The event marked Trump's second awkward soccer encounter in as many months, following a June photo op with Italy's Juventus squad at the White House that also drew puzzled reactions. But wait, there's even more! Trump decided to keep the FIFA Club World Cup trophy for himself, leaving Chelsea to celebrate with what's basically a participation trophy. The FIFA officials visited the White House back in March and apparently told Trump he could just keep the real one forever while they made a new one for the actual winners. Now, I don't know much about football, but I'm pretty sure the whole point of winning a championship is getting to keep the actual trophy. Not a replica that was probably made in the same factory as those world's greatest dad mugs. Chelsea got handed what's essentially a really expensive fake Rolex. Trump revealed all this during an interview at the game, casually mentioning the original trophy is just sitting in the Oval Office like a paperweight. He also joked about signing an executive order to change soccer to football, which honestly might be the least controversial thing he's proposed this week. Elmo, the eternally 3.5-year-old red monster from Sesame Street, either had his X account hacked on Sunday or is testing the waters for a 2028 presidential run. Either way, Elmo really went for it. The normally cheerful account turned into something that would make even Cookie Monster lose his appetite. We're talking racist slurs, anti-Semitic posts, and politically charged messages that are so inappropriate I can't even repeat them here. One post accused Donald Trump of being Netanyahu's puppet and referenced the Epstein files. Another tagged Trump directly with some very colorful language about releasing files. Elmo's account has 670,000 followers who tune in for wholesome puppet content, not conspiracy theories. Imagine logging on expecting to see Elmo Loves You, and instead finding, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly brought to you by the letter F for family friendly. Sesame Workshop jumped in quickly to confirm the hack, saying they're working to restore control of the account. All the offensive posts have been wiped clean, but you know how the internet works. Screenshots are forever. The timing here is particularly interesting. Just last week, Trump went on Truth Social ranting about how people should stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein, saying nobody cares about him. Then he attacked PBS itself, calling for defunding the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and saying it's worse than CNN and MSDNC put together. Yes, he deliberately misspelled MSNBC to include DNC in there. Democratic Congressman Jared Moskowitz had perhaps the best response to all this chaos. See what happens when you defund PBS.
From the creators of Palace Intrigue, a new chapter in royal history begins.
William and Kate's wedding captures the world's attention, but royal life isn't as perfect as it seems. Tensions rise as Harry meets Meghan, sparking a divide that will shake the monarchy to its core. From explosive interviews to family scandals, the royal family faces its most public challenges ever. As King Charles takes the throne, the future of the monarchy hangs in the balance. Family secrets, royal rifts, and the future of the crown. Crown and Controversy, wherever you get your podcasts.
Feuds. Power, Pride, and Payback. A new podcast from Calaroga Shark Media takes you inside the most explosive rivalries that shaped our world. From Hollywood's bloodiest breakups to political wars that toppled empires. Marvel versus DC. Trump versus Musk. The royal family's nuclear meltdown. Brangelina's 8-year courtroom carnage. These aren't just celebrity spats. They're billion-dollar battles that redefined entertainment, politics, and culture forever. Host Marcus Reed reveals the secrets, betrayals, and revenge plots that turned allies into enemies and love into warfare. When titans collide, everyone gets hurt. When pride meets payback, nobody wins. Feuds, Power, Pride, and Payback. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
From Calaroga Shark Media comes Celebrity Trials, the explosive new podcast that exposes the truth behind America's most captivating cases. I'm Reed Carter, and I'll take you inside real live daily trials and classic celebrity cases where fame, power, and justice collide. From Jeffrey Epstein's billion-dollar sex trafficking empire to the prep school killer who walked free, from family annihilators to celebrity plea deals. Discover the shocking verdicts, twisted evidence, and cultural forces that shape American justice. These aren't just crimes, they're cultural moments that reveal who we really are. Justice isn't always swift, but it's absolutely riveting. Celebrity Trials, available wherever you get your podcasts.